Jaipur is a card game of buying, selling, and trading. It's got some neat stuff going on, but what do we really think about it? Stay tuned and we'll let you know here on Legendary Tactics. All right, so we're going to give you our review of Jaipur as we play it here together on Board Game Arena.
Which, by the way, a great little app to use.
Yes, it is
really
good.
like this interface. That's a little aside, but really impressed.
Yeah, it's really good.
So thoughts, Nato?
Yeah, I think for what it is, it's a very elegant little design. I think it's very well done.
Agreed.
I really like the give and take between the players. I think that there's a lot of kind of it's not so much bluffing, but there's a certain momentum that you have to manage.
I like the momentum shifts in the game, speaking of momentum.
Yeah, yeah.
See, like right now, when I take these 4 camels, it's going to potentially lead to a great shift to you.
Yeah, it could do. Yeah.
Right?
Because I can do a trade for some cards here, right? So I can do like this. And yeah, like when you do that, it... what went wrong there? But what it will do is it'll mix up the cards, and you get it. I don't know. It just kind of, you're trying to time when you play a card, or when you sell a card, I should say, when you take camels, and really trying to like lead your opponent to make a bad move or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So
sort of chase maybe something they shouldn't chase, or or go for lower quality valued points versus those higher points where it would be more useful in pursuing.
Yeah, see right there, I had to sell, and that meant, because my cards were full, and that gave you momentum. Now you chose to sell as well, I guess.
I had to sell as well, actually. Yeah.
So that gives me the momentum to take the red here.
And I get the red. I get the red as well, luckily.
Yeah.
So, but now it's back. Oh, now there's 3 blues, right?
But now I'm thinking, well, maybe you're going to sell. Maybe you've got 2 reds, so I'm going to take those 7-point chips. And that. I just like the give and take where you're trying to. Yeah. See, like that. Yeah. You're trying to anticipate what your opponent is up to, and try and just get in ahead of what they're, trying to do. So like I'm making this trade, for example, to grab those 3 silvers before you do, because I figured that'll be your move.
Yes.
And anyway, so I really like that give and take between the two players. It's really very entertaining.
I have to say, at first, this game felt oversimplified to me, and just kind of just a little too gimmicky. But the more I the more I played it, I was like, no, there's actually a little bit of substance to this game, and I was really impressed with that.
Yeah, I mean, you won't break your brain. It's definitely a game for the end of the night or whatever, when you're just finishing up a gaming session. The decision space isn't that complicated that you're going to ponder it for years, but it's got, as I said, a neat little give and take there, where you're trying to outfox your opponent. In a way that is going to, you're trying to set up bad plays for your opponent in anticipation of setting up great plays for yourself.
That's right.
And there's a lot of fun, give and take there, where it really feels like, oh my gosh, this is
like right there now. Do you take all 5 of those browns?
I do, yes.
For the 5-banger? Okay.
Because the bonus tokens, which really do change the whole dynamic of the game, actually, I think. Because the bonus tokens make it so that a play like that is totally not only viable but desirable, because you can get, even though there's only a bunch of 1 chips there, I can get a bunch of bonus
you're
chips.
Full. You can't take anything.
I have to sell.
Yeah, that's...
So I've given up my momentum now to you, and now you get to kind of the pick of the lot there.
That's right. So I can trade 2 camels in for the...
Yeah. Exactly. So yeah.
But anyway, it's good. I really do appreciate that back and forth.
Yeah, that's good. Is there any downsides though for you?
It can be a bit luck based.
Yeah. There's a little bit of that.
you're kind of beholden to whatever cards come out of the deck, and you have
Yeah.
to, but you do have to kind of, so it's, but there's also some mitigating factors where you can try to do your best to,
Yeah, like you can make your opponent pick up 5 camels and get nothing you need in response.
Yes,
Like
exactly.
here I'm taking the camels in the hope of drawing a card that I want, but I don't know what's going to come out. I have no idea if it's going to, to work or not, right?
Right.
So it's
Exactly.
kind of a, tricky thing that way. So yeah, and anything else that you just like?
Oh, let's see. That was well played. Speaking of anticipating your opponent's moves.
Yeah, because I'm like, he just picked up a gold. He's probably gonna try and sell one, so I may as well
grab it before. Yeah, so
grab him before.
That's probably the biggest one for me. Is I mean, it for what it is, right? You have to appreciate it. It's not. This is not heavy duty, in depth kind of.
Yeah, and the camel mechanic is another little bit of spice. I love the fact you can use them to trade, but you can also use them to, to score that 5 points at the end. So you want to trade them because they're not worth anything intrinsically, but you want to have some on hand, not only because you may want to trade them later.
And they do create an interesting block for the opponent too if you trade them up to the card row. So
yes.
And there's the game.
There's the game, and you got the camel. Oh, and
you got that game.
Got it, that one. Wow, I did not anticipate that. That's another thing with this game is kind of the hidden scoring. I often feel I really don't have a good idea.
No, I have. Yeah, we've probably played 10, 15 games of this, and I get to the end of the game, I have no idea who's won or lost.
I know.
So
the hidden scoring really makes a difference. I think that's a really nice touch.
So if you want a neat little end of the night game, I definitely would recommend Jaipur as an option.
Yeah, me too. Thank you so much for watching. So get out there,
get gaming,
and be legendary.